Hello everyone, welcome to another delightful 30-minute workout. I'm Rob.
D.
And we're here to torture you. So we're going to start with a quick little warm-up, but before we do that, towel, water, enthusiasm. That's
Wall.
your wall.
Wall.
That is your four. That's your checklist.
And maybe partner.
And maybe a partner. If you don't have a partner, that's okay. We can tell you what you're going to be doing anyhow. And then, yeah, we're going to be working for 45 seconds, 15 seconds off. We have 8 exercises, and we're going to loop through the SOB 3 times. All right? Let's do this, shall we? So we're just going to get the warm-up timer going. There we go. Set it up. And let's just do a little light jog. A little punchy McPuncherson. Nothing too crazy, just want to get the blood flowing, so we're not looking to go too crazy yet. Just a few more seconds of this. You also have a judgmental dog. You can involve that in the workout as well. All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to be doing a deep squat. We're going to stand up and we're going to rotate. I'll go to the your nice stretch. Remember, chest up. Sink your butt back. Look forward. A lot of times people, we see it all the time. People look at the ground and then you're just pivoting at your hip. You're not actually sinking your butt down. Get that butt down. That's what you're looking for. All right. What we're going to do next is we're going to pop down to the ground. We're going to do a push-up with a forward arm rotation on each arm. So one push-up, one arm rotation, either from your toes or your knees. If you cannot get more than 50% of the way down, go to your knees. Because otherwise, you're not doing a push-up. Right. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to roll onto our back. We're just going to do some hip thrusters. So, there we go. Hi, buddy. So where I'm driving my heels through the ground, I'm squeezing my butt up at the top. Nice slow descent. All right. Get on up. Oh. Just gonna do some quick feet. So nice. Don't take it wide. The regular. Back to wide. Back and forth, back and forth. And we're just going to do some forward lunges. So step forward, just chest up. With control. All right, you want that nice 90-degree bend in the front leg and the back leg. All right. We got 15 seconds. Dee's going first. She's going to do the first 4, and then we're going to switch her around. So what she's going to do is she's going to do a sprawl, and then she's going to do, it's like a little frog squat, which is more like a little tiny hinge, if you will. So here, chest up, butt down, up, down. So that's 3, 4, 5, sprawl, and then right back into 5 of these. Now notice when she's bringing her back up, she's just coming till her back is parallel to the ground. All right, a lot of times people try to overextend their leg, and we don't want that. You really want that delightful burn in your quads. And what she's doing is
delightful.
She's so delightful. She's pushing her heels through the ground to lift and lower her butt. So really concentrate on engaging the floor to help elevate that tush a little bit. Just a few more seconds. All right.
Ooh.
And now what she's going to do, we're going to do 1 set on one leg, 1 set on the other. We're going to do lunge wall, like a wall lunge. So you want to have your foot against the wall if you have said wall. If you don't have a wall, just do a lunge on one leg. So you just be focusing on, well, Dee's doing that. You just stay on one leg and just do the other lunge.
This is what Bruce has to say about this exercise.
Bruce has put on a little show in the background for people. All right, so really focusing on pressing through the floor with that foot. So this leg is doing all the work. You really want to stay engaged in your abs Notice that Dee's chest is up as she comes up and down. That's it. So we got 7 more seconds, and then we're going to switch to the other leg. This is a more advanced move. If a regular lunge is not challenging enough and the wall lunge is too much, you can elevate your foot on something. I will quickly, while she does that, I'll be right back. So nice and low.
Wait to leave me alone, Rob. See, you started on my life.
Gonna go grab a beer.
Of course you would do.
So another option while Dee's doing that is to just have your foot elevated on a surface. Do an elevated split lunge like this if you don't have access to a wall or the wall is too much. So there you go. See what I did there? Improvised. That's what it's all about, people. That's what it's all about. You got 10 more seconds. And notice it's a nice controlled descent too. He's really focusing on lowering herself with control, so her muscles are working on the way up and the way down.
Oh,
all right,
great.
so right now we're going to do partnered workout. If you don't have a partner, you would just do the wall sit for this set, and then you would do the other exercise for the other one. It'd be like a high-low plank or something. So I'm going to go into my high plank position here, and what I'm going to do is with control, up, then back down. So left arm up, squeezing my abs, left arm back down. I'm not rocking, I'm squeezing my abs, hopefully making this wall sit a little bit more delightful.
Oh, so much more delightful.
For D, you can also do this from your knees if it's a little bit too challenging.
And it is a very challenging exercise, by the way. It's a lot of eccentric work for your core, so take your time, especially if it's the first time you're doing it. Make sure you start on your knees and then slowly progress up onto your toes.
Another progression would just be tapping, alternating like this without actually pressing yourself up. So now you're going to switch. So once again, if you don't have a partner, you can just do a high plank with the arm raises with control in lieu. Or if you have stairs nearby, you can do your high plank and then walk your hands up onto a stair. Just kind of relaxing. The person doing the plank really got the short end of the stick.
Oh, totally. Totally.
10 more seconds. And then I have to do the rest.
Woohoo! Very exciting.
Not for me. All right.
All right, guys, so now we're going to be moving on a little bit more into upper body. We're going to be doing a push-up with the pike push-up combo, so chest and shoulders. So top of the push-up position to begin with hands directly underneath the shoulders, body in a nice straight line. So Rob's going to do one full push-up, and then he's going to walk his feet up into a pike. And then do one shoulder press push-up. So he's bending the elbows, bringing his forehead down, and he's walking it out. One push-up, stepping it in, pike push-up. So notice how his back is nice neutral for the pike push-up too. Hips are up in the air, nice and high. Remember, if you're still working on your push-ups, you can do the regular push-up on your knees as well as the modification. So you drop your knees down, do a knee push-up, and then knees up, walk your way up for a pike push-up. So this one is a lot of shoulders here. Remember, work within your own range of motion. And as you get stronger, you're trying to come down lower and lower and lower each time. Good, awesome job, done and done. All right, military plank. I'm gonna go crawling a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so have Rob maybe start at the back, walk his way to the camera. So forearm plank, but your arms are facing this way. One forearm in front of the other. Now you're keeping your body in a straight line. You're taking small little steps with your feet. You do 10 or 15 forward, depending on your space. And then you're gonna travel backwards, and backwards was where it really gets really fun here. But the goal is to maintain straight legs, core is tight, hips are pulled out to the ground. So notice Rob is not shooting his bum up. Okay, he's keeping his body in a straight line. It's tiny little steps, and that movement is initiated with his arms, not his feet. Counting those steps. Now if that becomes too much, just hold your regular plank. Okay, stationary plank to work your core. This one throws in a little bit more upper body and shoulders. And we've got what, 3 seconds to go. Nice deep breaths. Good. And we're gonna finish it off with what we call press crunches. Well, Rob is gonna do it.
Oh my God.
Okay. So lying down on your back.
I'm still recovering from those military crawls after those shoulder push-ups.
Okay. So beautiful. Arms are straight, legs are straight, and then all Rob is gonna do is bring his hands behind one of his legs as he's driving that knee in towards the chest. Give it a little bit of a press. So you're pressing your hands one onto the other. Nice strong press in here. Abs are tight. Notice how Rob is lifting with his chest. He's not pulling on his neck. He's not leading with his chin. His head stays in a neutral position. He's really concentrating on, lifting his shoulder blades off the floor here. Nice long pause here. Controlled movement, no momentum. You're trying to get that momentum out of the equation to really fire up those abs. And there's 5 seconds to go.
It's like the devil's panini.
It is, but it's very good for your abs. All right. So back to the top, round 2 out of 3. So we're not taking a break. If you're looking for more intense workout, you just keep going with us. But if you need rest, take about a minute and then pause the video, come back in 60 seconds, and whenever you're ready, start round number 2.
Right, so Dee's going back to her sprawl and her frog squats. Remember, lift and lower by pushing through the floor with your feet. So a good way of making sure your form is on point is you're looking forward, and then the second you look right down to the ground, you see the floor, that's your cue to come back up again. So forward, floor, wall, floor, just to help give you that visual marker that might help you kind of keep that body nice and in line with the form. 5 seconds. You know, this feels so much quicker. Those military crawls felt like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it feels quicker when you don't have to do it.
It's, oh my God. All right, so we're going back to those wall lunges. Once again, remember, if you don't have access to a wall, you could either do regular stationary lunge on one leg and we'll go to the other, or as I demonstrated before with the stool, you could do a split lunge if you have access to like a chair or a bench or stairs or something that'll help elevate that back leg instead of a wall. So whatever challenges you, that's where you should be. If this is too much, don't worry about trying to keep up with us. We've had a little bit more practice, so take advantage of those other exercises to get you to where we are, because that's the way the journey works. So Dee's still focusing on pressing strong through her floor, through her foot. Really be aware of your abs, especially as you're coming up. Really squeeze them, like tighten them up. Like someone's gonna give you a little pop to the gut, or you know, if someone scares you and you kind of brace and tense up, think about doing that, because if your butt...
Think about Rob scaring you. That will work.
It's true. It's not easy being me.
Not easy being me.
Nice and low. Squeeze those abs. So that way your body isn't compensating. Your legs aren't compensating. Your legs have to worry about going up and then coming straight back down again. That's it.
So another thing you guys want to think about is when you're doing this, really pressing that foot that's on the wall into the wall the entire time.
Coming up on your last 15 seconds. And once again, it's not a race. If you are doing this, regardless of which version you're doing, you should be trying to match Dee's tempo right now.
Holy burn.
All right, there we go.
Thank God.
So we're gonna go into that wall sit.
More legs
step
for
up.
me, great.
This was your idea.
I know it was. I'm starting to regret it.
All right. What's the time? All right, here we go. So remember the different versions. So this is the more advanced version, really squeezing your abs. The next tier down would just be that tap from side to side. So whatever works, you can also go from your knees and do the tap as well. Whatever version you are doing, you're controlling the movement. Even as I'm going down, I'm really focusing on controlling my arm.
Nice work, guys. 15 seconds to go. home stretch here. Man, you're heavy. He's heavy.
It's my dead dark soul.
That's it. Oh. Woo. So again, if you don't have a partner, you would do wall sit first, and then you would do your climbing plank. So I'll show you an option for that.
Move.
So if you don't have a partner, you can just climb up, up, up onto your hands, down on your elbows, alternating which hand comes up first. Okay, for body balance. And you same like with this option here, you're maintaining nice neutral spine, nice stable hips, and strong core. I think I prefer the other option.
No, this is luxurious in comparison. So if you don't have a partner as well, what you could be doing is you could be doing small little marches with the wall sit, controlling, lifting, and lowering each foot, just to make it a little bit more challenging, or holding one foot up for as long as you can and then switching to the other foot.
Woo.
All right.
All right. Push up to pike, push up combo. So we're shifting the gears into upper body again.
And if the pike push-up becomes too much, just work on your regular push-up. There's nothing wrong with going to the basics to get you strong enough to do this.
So again, slow and controlled. And you can do what Rob just did. You can just shift your weight up into a pike, or you can just walk your feet in. Either version is totally fine, just changes the dynamic of the exercise a little bit. You can also mix and match. There's no right or wrong here, but you do want to concentrate on full range of motion. As Rob says, if a pike push-up becomes too much, just work on your regular push-ups, get stronger. Okay, form is what gets you results, and I know we always talk about it, but there's a reason why, because it's really all about the form. The intensity is always second. Nice. 3, 2, 1, military press.
Oh God.
You don't often see Rob on his knees, so please do enjoy. It's quite delightful.
This is...
That's it. Here we go. 45 seconds. So again, you're stabilizing through your hips, keeping them parallel to the ground. Abs are super engaged and tight. Glutes are engaged. And you're leading, initiating that movement with the upper body. Your feet kind of follow. So it's tiny little steps with your feet. And you're keeping those legs straight. Anytime this becomes too much, just stay on the stationary forearm plank. Nice. Deep breaths, so controlled.
So when I'm going back, I'm first lifting my leg up and I'm pushing off my forearm, slight little pivot on my toe. That way I'm able to keep my leg straight.
So guys, last 5 seconds. Just keep working nice and strong. Couple more reps. All the way to the end. Good job.
Oh my God.
All right, let's finish it off with the abs, and then we're officially done through the second lap.
Can I get you a cocktail, Bruce? Huh?
All right, here we go. Nice, slow, controlled. Again, think about lifting through the chest. Okay, head stays nice and neutral. It's like you have a little tennis ball in between your chin and your chest, and you're holding it there to preventing you from pulling your chin down and overstretching your neck. Now, if this becomes too much, you can drop the leg that's on the floor and raise one leg up. So you're keeping the opposite leg rested on the floor to take the load off your back. So if you do have any lower back problems, or if at any given point this exercise does start to feel uncomfortable through your lower back, you can definitely modify it and rest that bottom leg down on the floor. That's it. Last 8 seconds. Super slow and controlled. And again, you want to match Rob's pace here. Okay, nice strong press behind that leg. And done and done.
Oh, mother.
Officially done the second lap. So once again, if you want to keep going with us, keep going. If not, pause, take a 60-second rest, grab some water, come back, and let's do this.
Well, you do this.
I do this.
So, as always, by the third lap, we've gotten a lot more familiar with the movement. So if your form can handle it, feel free to challenge yourself a little bit more. And once again, challenge does not mean speed. Could very well mean slowing it down even more. Or just be hyper aware of your form. Just because your body's going to start taking sneaky shortcuts at this point, especially because we're going to start getting mentally exhausted as well as physically exhausted, and that's when the shortcuts start to happen. So you really got to be on point. Coming up on your last 7 seconds. 2, 1.
Ooh. Ouch. Oh.
All right, so going back into those lunges.
My legs are on fire.
Here we go.
Who needs gym? All you need is a wall.
Exactly. The thing about bodyweight exercises, they can be incredibly challenging when you know what to focus on. So don't feel like you need to have a huge personal gym full of all sorts of heavy equipment in order to get a great workout and to really feel those muscles work. So once again, Dee's pushing hard through the ground with her foot. She's pushing hard into the wall with the other foot.
Burning.
She's got those abs tensed up.
Oh.
There we go.
Woo. I'm gonna wait.
Oh, that's fair. That's why we have the rest. Here we go. Now, as you get more advanced at this, what you can do is add a little pulse at the bottom.
I could.
So she'll go down, she'll do a little half rep, and then come all the way up.
You know, body balance, right?
Yeah, I was just doing it for once. You don't have to do it all the time.
Okay.
That's just for advance, which is not a lot, so we save it till the end. Almost there. And 2 and 1.
Woo.
All right. Where are we? Oh my gosh.
That's it.
We're almost at the halfway point.
Yeah.
Okay. Getting ourselves ready to go.
So again, if you're doing the wall sit, just really focus on pressing through the heels, back neutral against the wall, open up through the chest. Nice, slow control. So again, regardless to which version of the press up plank you're doing, try to match Rob's pace here. Slow control, pause at the top, slow it down on the way down, pause at the bottom. 12 more seconds, almost done here, guys. Nice deep breaths. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Whew.
So just to build on what Dee was talking about going slow and control, it's your body. You control your body. So every movement is a deliberate movement by you. We can get into the habit of just letting our body go through the range of motion, but we are still in control of our bodies. So be aware of that. Really focus on making sure from the beginning of the movement to the end of the movement, you are in control and you're not defaulting to momentum or gravity or other little tricks to kind of lessen the fun, which then lessens your results. That's it, 9 seconds. Almost there, get that last rep in.
Whew. All right, so I'm done. Rob isn't, which is very exciting. Push-ups and the pike push-ups. So at this point, again, if you're starting to fatigue, if you're finding pike push-ups be challenging, a smaller muscle group you're working there, shoulders, then eliminate the pike push-up. Just stay with the regular push-up. Keep your body moving. Do what feels right. Slow, controlled, and we're almost there. Just home stretch. You've got 3 exercises to do, and that's it. Nice.
Oh my God, I forgot about the military press. I thought it was
Oh, there's a military press.
Or the military crawl, I should say.
Or military Crawl, yes. Nice. So notice how Rob's chest drops all the way down to the floor each time. Full range of motion. Nice. 5 seconds. Just keep working. Couple more reps all the way to the end. 2, 1. All right, military crawl. All right, guys, nice deep breath. And let's go. 45 seconds. 2 more exercises. This is it, okay? So really focus on that form. Home stretch here. You're almost done. That's it.
Should have tried to military my crawl right out of here.
Should have. But it would have taken you a long time to do that, though.
It's true.
That's it. Nice deep breaths, guys. Beautiful. Last 15 seconds left here, and we're on to our last exercise for today. Now, if you want to make this workout more challenging, feel free to add a 4th and a 5th lap and keep going. Now, if you're just beginning, you can definitely start with just 2 laps, work your way up to the 3rd lap as well, so you can modify and play around with it to make it fit into your own fitness level. All right, last 45 seconds.
Yeah.
Press crunches.
Yeah.
Nice, slow, controlled.
So close.
So close.
Slow control.
Slow control. Back is neutral. So again, you don't want to flatten your back into the ground. You want to maintain that nice, natural lordotic curve with any type of work that you do with your core to really, really, really properly engage your abs here. Nice, slow control. And again, if you start feeling in your back, drop that bottom leg down on the floor and lift that foot off the ground. Take the load off your back. Focus on your abs. Okay, slow control. Nice, strong press. So really pressing those hands against each other. Nice. Beautiful. Last 15 seconds. That's it, almost there. See if you can slow it down even more with the last 8 seconds here. Nice deep breaths, beautiful. 3, 2, 1 more for a good measure. Why not?
Completed.
And we're done. Awesome job. All right, well done. Rob is done. Good.
Oh.
I'm gonna stretch this out, guys, a little bit, so grab some water. And when you're ready, just join us in for a stretch. And we're gonna start with just like a kneeling position here. So your right foot forward, left knee down on the ground. You're gonna gently tuck the tailbone under so you feel the stretch in your hip flexor. Now interchange your hands behind you. Lift your arms up and away, feeling the stretch through the front of your chest and shoulder here. Just for a few push-ups here, you're gonna stretch that muscle group. Okay, now slowly relax. Place both hands on the inside of your right foot. Rotate towards that right knee. Lift your right arm towards the sky. Look up. It's a great thoracic mobility stretch. Bring it down center. You're gonna cross that right leg in front of you, going down for a pigeon pose. Stretching your glute on that right side. Okay, so if you want to go deeper into the stretch, feel free to lower your chest all the way up to the ground. And now come back up into hands and knees position. Pull the belly button towards the spine. Nice long cut stretch here, stretching out your spine. And now slowly find your neutral spine. Lift your chest up, left foot forward. We're gonna do hip flexor stretch on the other side. So again, tuck your tailbone under, gently push that hip forward. Now bring your right arm across right in front of you. Gently pull it in towards the chest. Nice deep breath. Inhale through the nose, and with exhale, switch your arms. And now both hands on the inside of your left foot. And rotate, turn towards your left knee. Lift that left arm, extend, reach for the sky. Bring it back center into a pigeon pose. So once again, depending on your comfort level and flexibility, you can stay up here or go down a little bit lower to get deeper into that stretch. Nice deep breath. Come on up. Shift your weight onto your toes and slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time, keeping that upper body nice and relaxed on the way up. Beautiful. I'm going to finish this off with the quad stretch. So if you need help with balance, find a chair, a wall, something to hold on to. And grab onto your toes. Really drive your heel towards your bum. Pull your knees together. Nice deep breath. And shake it off. Switch sides. Awesome. On that note, thanks for joining us again. Happy to have you. As always, make sure you check all of our other workouts on our YouTube channel. Check our Instagram account for some more inspiration.
Yes. Instagram is DANDR_fitness.
All right, shake it off, guys. Awesome job. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for the hangout.